And while we track the tropics, many in the Bay Area are anxious about whether this hurricane season will be the time that their homes flood.
And that's because many who are not in a flood zone say every year the water on their roads continues to get higher and higher. It's an issue across the Bay Area, of course, with neighbors saying new construction is to blame.
10 Investigates Jennifer Titus joins us live from the Distant Heights neighborhood, where, Jen, this is just the latest area concerned about overdevelopment leading to flooding issues.
Yeah, Emerald, I'd hold if I was standing here this weekend, it would have looked like I was standing in a pond. That's how high the water got. Neighbors tell me who have lived here for years, they know why the water is getting so high. And tonight we are asking the city what they are doing to keep these homes dry.
For 12 years.
Look how gross it is.
Yeah.
It's not clean water, it's dirty water.
Sandy Kahelig has watched the water run down the front of her street after heavy rainstorms.
We have had some problems where it does, like I said, bubble up over.
But she says after this weekend's rain event, it went higher than it ever has.
And now it's going further up the road as well.
Even from all of that rain we had last year, you guys never saw the water head more towards that way?
Not like it is right now.
And it's not just Sandy noticing the high rise, neighbors sending us photos and videos concerned what could happen if an actual hurricane blew even more rain on through.
I tell everyone, I just don't want to float away because there's just so much rainwater.
She says the one thing that's changed since last hurricane season is a new construction project underway right down the street.
Majority of that rain is coming from underneath there because the structure, there's no longer grass there.
10 Investigates uncovering Florida Building Code mandates specific drainage requirements for new construction to mitigate flood risk. In an email from the city of St. Pete, they tell us developers are required to follow certain guidelines when constructing new properties, including having sediment barriers installed to prevent runoff, and that the city public works team is visiting the construction site to ensure the developer is in compliance and has the appropriate sediment barriers required for this construction project. This video of the runoff neighbors sent us, where muddy water filled the storm drains, has them questioning whether or not the code is being followed, or even more needs to be done.
I think that they need to look at the sewer systems and how much water we can actually, it can hold. They might need to dig them deeper, like the ditches and the retention ponds that are in the neighborhood that are taking this water in while the rain is coming down.
And back out here live, I did ask the city today numerous times how that inspection went. They did not get back to me, but the contractor here at this project did, sending me a statement saying that per our engineer, the current overall drainage system is compliant with the SWFWMD and City of St. Pete drainage requirements, even though there were a few areas that needed adjustment. The contractor says they are typical adjustments that are needed during construction, but they are going to make those a priority just because of what they've heard from these neighbors and Emerald and Dave and those flooding concerns.